Hi, I'm Regina,
I'm Emerson.
I'm Liv.
and we're here to talk about our favorite emo music bands, our emo phases. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Oof.
Why don't we get started with our favorite bands?
Oh gosh, it's so hard for me because I started, so my first album ever, first CD I got was Green Day American Idiot.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty emo, and then
It's a staple.
developed into Panic at the Disco, This Is Gospel era, and then that, deflected off. But I've been really into 90s emo a lot, the past couple of years, and The Promised Ring has got to be my favorite band right now.
Right now, so back in the day, what was it?
Panic at the Disco.
So you've gone from
probably.
Panic.
To The Promised Ring.
Okay.
Yeah. How about y'all?
I don't really listen to emo music like that anymore, but all throughout high school, I think my freshman year of college is when I saw them, just because it got delayed 4 years because of COVID. My Chemical Romance was my band of choice.
Oh, yeah.
I was really into that kind of era of early 2000s kind of emo, but
For sure.
very limited number of bands, honestly, now that I think about it.
That's okay though. That's I feel like that's a pivotal part of being emo. Is having that one that you just
True.
you obsess over. What about you, Regina?
I feel like it's very similar to Liv. I put MCR and
Okay.
Pierce the Veil
Yes.
because Pierce the Veil, they are so good. Their entire discography, I still listen to it to this day. I love them so much.
I know it's their biggest song, but King for a Day is my hype song.
It's because it's so good.
It's really
it's their
good.
most popular song for a reason.
I'm climbing. I'm yeah.
yeah, it's so good.
You
They
told me think about it. Sorry. Anyway.
they were my first concert ever.
Oh no way.
I went to Warped Tour
Super
when I was
fun.
9.
Very cool before it ended. No, that's so sick.
Yeah.
Mine was sadly Mitchell Musso, which has nothing to do with emo, but
That's still
not sadly. He was cool, but
Mine was Macklemore.
okay.
very interesting lineup. Very interesting lineup.
Yeah.
So,
My favorite emo Trinity. Speaking of Trinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
should we go and say our personal emo
We have,
trinities?
an emo, yeah.
I don't know if I have a specific one, but I was really into people who are into MCR know that there's this huge overlap with the Used, kind of a rivalry, but also
yes.
kind of a love moment.
They were playing the Used at Abel's the other day, and I was like, what is
Literally.
going on? It was amazing.
I saw the Used twice in high school.
Sick.
I love the Used. The Used and MCR were my biggest ones. And I definitely had a huge Fall Out Boy phase, and I don't know if it necessarily always was at the same time as the other two, but those three were my I saw Fall Out Boy twice as well.
Okay.
Really? I also saw Fall Out Boy.
OMG.
Very cool.
I put MCR, Fall Out Boy, and Panic at the Disco.
Classic.
Classic staples, but, they're good.
I'm looking right now. I don't know if we would count Senses Fail as
would count
emo.
it.
They're post-hardcore. I would say Senses Fail, American Football, and The Promised Ring are probably my current emo trilogy.
That's the kind of emo I always wished I
Trinity.
was.
Yeah, that's the cool emo.
Yeah. I was always I couldn't have Fall Out
Guys, I'm
Boy.
cool.
Yeah. No, I always was trying to make myself like that music. I was yeah, I like Senses Fail.
I love Senses Fail, which gets us also favorite songs. Do y'all have favorite emo songs? Because I have a couple of favorite Senses Fail
it's so
songs.
hard to choose just one because it's such a broad genre.
Oh, for sure.
But
I would say that out of MCR songs, favorite band, favorite song of theirs, mine was always The Ghost of You.
so good.
Because, and I have to say that one specifically, because it was my Twitter username.
Oh,
The Ghost of You with
that's
no T.
so real.
But The Ghost of You.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine was also an MCR song. I said The Sharpest Lives.
Fair.
So good.
Heck
Real
yeah.
banger.
Mine for the longest time in high school was Tie Her Down by Senses Fail from their album Let It Enfold You. That whole album, my entire senior year of high school was just that. Yeah.
And now rapid fire, I'll say my favorite performance wearing this
heck yeah.
shirt because it was MCR Project Revolution 2007. And I
Let's
bought
go.
this shirt because I was I was there.
Yes.
And then memorabilia, I had the Black Parade box set.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. I said my favorite performance was Panic at the Disco live in Denver because Ryan Ross, that's one thing about that man.
I used to watch that a lot.
Yeah. And my favorite memorabilia was this 21 Pilots hoodie that I had that I wore way too much in middle school.
So real. Oh gosh, this is so hard for me. Favorite, I guess, performances. There's a Senses Fail performance, which was when they had all their OG members, and it was fantastic. It was from the early 2000s, and it was live, and I can't remember what it's called, but So many good songs from there. And memorabilia, I don't know, but I had this one Panic at the Disco shirt where Brendan Urie was smoking, where I wore it like every day in middle school, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, there you go. There's our emo phases, our current emo faves, and back to the hosts.